YNR spoilers. Jack blackmails Victor over Matt's stolen fortune and club, scores criminal evidence. The Young and the Restless. YNR spoilers hint that Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, will blackmail Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, over Matt Clark aka Mitch Bacall's, Roger Howarth, stolen fortune and club. Will Jack score criminal evidence that Victor illegally used the AI program? Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, has been holding out hope that they can put Victor behind bars over this whole AI mess. Unfortunately, there's no proof that Victor used the program to destroy Kane Ashby's, Billy Flynn, empire, even if YNR fans know that's exactly what he did. Now the Abbotts are dealing with all this shutdown drama and the negative press that Newman Media set in motion. There are concerns about how long Jabot can survive and the AI destruction they could face if they go back online without eliminating the threat. Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, needs a way to get the upper hand, so Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, will do his part to give him that. It turns out Kyle's about to make a huge discovery that could provide a real advantage. During the week of January 5th to 9th, Kyle will give Jack and Diane updates on a bargaining chip he's uncovered involving Matt and Victor. Perhaps Kyle will get some help from Jabot's tech team and figure out that Victor totally decimated Matt's finances. Victor used the AI program to steal Matt's fortune and left him with nothing. As for the Shadow Room, Victor told Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, that it now belongs to Noah Newman, Lucas Adams. Victor probably didn't anticipate anyone caring or digging too deep into this since Matt is both a fugitive and a monster. Nevertheless, Victor broke the law and could be held accountable if the Abbotts can prove it. After Kyle gives Jack this huge news, Jack will ultimately meet with Victor and deliver a stunning proposal. Of course, it could really be more of a blackmail situation if Jack has evidence and tries to force Victor into an agreement. Jack could threaten to send Victor to prison if he doesn't hand over the AI program, so that might be the deal he proposes. Today's shocking YNR spoilers. Jack blackmails Victor over Matt's stolen fortune and club, scores criminal evidence. By Your Soap Insider. Breaking Genoa City headlines for January 5th, 2026. Fans of The Young and the Restless are in for an earth-shattering week. Rumors from the front lines of Genoa City suggest that Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, is about to pull off one of his boldest and most dangerous power plays yet by blackmailing Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, over the stolen fortune and nightclub of fugitive Matt Clark, aka Mitch Bacall. And the buzz? Jack might just have the criminal evidence Victor never saw coming. Soap opera spy. Here's everything we know, speculate, and cannot wait to see as this explosive storyline unfolds. What's happening right now in Genoa City? After weeks of turmoil involving Victoria Newman's, Amelia Heinley, shady AI program, a digital weapon Victor used to crush rival companies and clandestinely transfer assets, the truth about Victor's latest victim, Matt Clark, has come into sharper focus. Here's the current landscape. Victor's AI crime wave. Victor unleashed the AI program on the Shadow Room, Matt's Los Angeles nightclub, wiping out Clark's assets and using the tech to siphon his fortune. While Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, was told the club now belongs to him, the real story might be darker. Victor didn't buy things legitimately. He stole them. This is exactly the kind of dirt that could put Victor in serious legal jeopardy if anyone can prove it. Jack Abbott's big break. A bargaining chip emerges. Sources now suggest that Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, has uncovered something huge, tangible proof that Victor not only destroyed Matt's empire, but did so by illegally using the AI program. The spoilers tease that Kyle's discovery might give Jack and Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, the upper hand in their long-running feud with Victor, and finally the leverage they've been chasing for months. The Abbotts have been reeling from Jabot's ongoing shutdown drama, negative press instigated by Newman Media, Victor's strategic threats using digital warfare. Now finally they might have something real to fight back with. Blackmail or justice. What Jack might do with this evidence. Once Jack gets wind of what Kyle has uncovered, fans can expect a dramatic confrontation with Victor. But here's the million-dollar question. Will Jack use this evidence to put Victor behind bars, or just to negotiate a deal in his favor? Soap spoilers hint that Jack's proposal to Victor when they meet may actually amount to blackmail, And that's where things get juicy. Soap opera spy. Jack might threaten to expose Victor's illegal use of the AI and pursue criminal charges unless Victor hands over the AI program, transfers ownership of Newman Media assets, returns what's left of Matt's stolen fortune, or cuts the Abbotts a deal that ensures their survival. This is not your average corporate negotiation. It's a battle for survival, reputation, and possibly freedom, and it's exactly the kind of brinkmanship that soaps live for. Why this could lead to criminal charges. To understand why Jack's leverage might be so powerful, we need to look at the real gravity of Victor's alleged crime. Victor didn't just use the AI program to undercut Matt financially. He weaponized an illegal tool, infiltrated Matt's systems, and executed a digital takeover of assets, potentially violating federal laws on cyber theft, corporate fraud, and wire fraud. In real-world terms, this would be criminal behavior, giving Jack and Diane a massive legal leverage if they can prove it. Soap fans have even speculated online that Victor's actions could lead to embezzlement charges, federal cyber crimes, grand theft, racketeering. If someone actually makes the case in court, now that Kyle's possibly uncovered hard evidence, the Abbotts might finally have their shot. Victor's blind spot, and why Jack has a chance. Victor Newman may be one of Genoa City's most formidable power players, but even he can slip up, especially when he underestimates his enemies. Victor assumed Matt wasn't worth defending because Matt is a fugitive. Matt has a sordid past. Most citizens wouldn't lift a finger to help him. But in Soapland, every underdog has a weapon. In this case, it's the law. Jack and Diane have been trying to get Victor on the record for months about his illegal AI maneuvers, and if Kyle's discovery is what insiders think it is, that might finally happen. What this means for other Genoa City players. This storyline isn't unfolding in a vacuum, and that means everyone could be impacted. Diane Jenkins Abbott. Diane has been gunning to see Victor pay for his shady business dealings and personal vendettas for months. If criminal evidence hits her desk, she might finally get her long-desired showdown. Kyle Abbott. Kyle's role here is huge. His tech skills, perhaps with help from Jabot's team, might be the linchpin in uncovering the evidence. His loyalty to his family just might make or break Jabot's future. Noah Newman and Sienna Bacall. Noah was allegedly told the Shadow Room now belongs to him after Victor wiped out Matt's control. But the legal ambiguity of how Victor pulled that off could throw Noah right back into the storm, especially if Jack demands everything revert to its rightful owner. Matt Clark. A fugitive with a criminal past, Matt might be the least sympathetic victim, but Jack doesn't care. What matters is proving Victor crossed a line, and proving that could reshape power in Genoa City. Fan reactions. Who will win? Soap fans are already on fire in discussion threads across social platforms, and the reactions range from heated to hilarious. Some feel Victor's actions are criminal. Finally, someone might hold him accountable. Others argue Victor will find a loophole and escape. This is Genoa City after all. A strong sentiment online is, if anyone can turn the tables on Victor, it's Jack. He's been playing catch-up for years, and this is his moment. Whether fans lean toward a legal downfall for Victor or yet another twisted corporate coup is brewing, one thing's certain. This storyline has everyone talking and tuning in. What to watch for this week? Here are the key moments fans should not miss during the January 5th to 9th sweep. Jack confronts Victor with the evidence. This is the make-or-break moment where the blackmail angle explodes into the open. Diane pushes for legal action. Will she push Jack to go beyond negotiation and actually bring charges? Kyle's tech findings go public. Expect flashbacks and exposés showing exactly how Victor's AI was used unlawfully. Noah's claim to the Shadow Room is questioned. If Victor's ownership is illegal, Noah's stake could vanish in an instant. Matt Clark returns? Even as a fugitive, Matt's influence on this arc has been massive, and he might come back, if only to react to what's happening to his assets. Final speculation. Jail time or boardroom victory? The final question on every fan's mind is, will this evidence actually send Victor Newman to jail, or will Jack Abbott use it to secure a strategic boardroom win? Because this is the young and the restless, the answer is never simple. Jail time scenario. If Diane convinces Jack to go legal rather than negotiate, Victor could face massive charges, perhaps even federal cases. Today's shocking YNR news breaking: Claire Newman plots Jordan Howard's murder. This is the young and the restless scoop that's blowing up social media today and threatening to shake Genoa City to its core. Just when viewers thought the Newman family drama couldn't get any darker, spoilers and insider buzz suggest Claire Newman might be crossing an unthinkable line, plotting to kill her own aunt, Jordan Howard. The revelation has YNR fans revisiting every twist and turn in Claire's twisted relationship with the villainous Jordan and wondering whether she's planning a calculated murder rather than a desperate act of self-defense. Let's break down what is actually happening, what's rumored, and what could unfold next week on The Young and the Restless. The setup: Claire versus Jordan, a legacy of trauma and betrayal. Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, has one of the most tortured backstories in Genoa City. Raised from infancy by her twisted Aunt Jordan Howard, Colleen Zenk, who abducted her as a baby to punish the Newman family, Claire was groomed to despise the very people who later turned out to be her biological parents, Victoria Newman and Cole Howard. Jordan's history of kidnapping, manipulation, and calculated cruelty, including poisoning and terror tactics, has left a trail of destruction in her wake. She's also responsible for the murder of Heather Stevens, a fact only recently confirmed by official story sources. Yet despite all this, the relationship between Claire and Jordan has remained volatile, from niece and abuser to reluctant ally in shared pain to bitter enemies once the truth comes out. Monsters and critics. What fans are buzzing about today. Over the last 24 hours, social feeds dedicated to Young and the Restless have lit up with theories that Claire may have coldly calculated a plan to kill Jordan, not just act in self-defense. One spoiler outlet even suggests Claire appears to have detailed plans and talks about murder with shocking calm, leaving fans wondering whether the girl they thought was rehabilitated is slipping back into darkness. This isn't just a random fan theory, there's context. Claire's history under Jordan's influence left deep psychological wounds, and despite joining the Newman family, many viewers think old instincts might never have been fully erased. The alleged murder plot: what next week could look like. Nothing has been confirmed via CBS's official spoiler channels yet, but multiple fan-based outlets, thread discussions, and unofficial previews suggest this chilling scenario. 1. Claire believes murder is the only way. Claire may think that Jordan is beyond rehabilitation and that letting her live will only threaten more pain, especially if Jordan slips away from custody again. Some previews hint that Claire has begun strategizing against her aunt, almost like planning a hit. Instead of running or calling the cops, Claire might decide to take matters into her own hands. 2. Initial plan: a mercy, killing, or dirty work. In spoilers teased by fan outlets, Claire calmly describes a plan that could be interpreted as plotting murder, even while claiming she's doing it for the Newman family's protection. This is where soapy ambiguity works best. Claire appears compassionate at first, but her language is eerily calm, not desperate, a major red flag. 3. Does Nikki or Victoria know? Are they complicit? According to some next week spoilers, Victor Newman may start to question Nikki's decisions, potentially because she's unknowingly or reluctantly going along with Claire's plan to take out Jordan. If Victor suspects what's going on, this could split the Newman family at the worst possible time, creating serious tension between the soap's most powerful patriarch and his adopted daughter. Is this revenge or something darker? This storyline works on multiple emotional levels. A legacy of abuse turned deadly. Some fans argue that if Jordan's mistreatment of Claire reached monstrous levels, Claire's actions might feel justified to her, even if morally wrong. This mirrors classic revenge arcs from YNR history where vengeance blurs into obsession. The Newman identity question. Over the years, Genoa City has seen Newmans commit all kinds of brutal acts, sometimes in the name of family or justice. Over a Reddit thread, one fan even pointed out that Claire might have a Newman-level moral ambiguity rivaling even Adam or Victor themselves. This means her descent into murder isn't out of character for this show's long history of complex anti-heroes. What this means for other characters. Nikki Newman and Victor Newman. If Claire goes through with any murderous plan, Nikki and Victor will face major fallout, both emotionally and legally. Victor's influence could try to save Claire, but the law won't be easy to dodge. Victoria Newman. Victoria's tension with Claire has been building since the truth about her daughter's past was revealed. If Claire takes a deadly step against Jordan, it might shatter whatever fragile bond they've been rebuilding. Mariah Copeland and others. Jordan's larger plot against the Newmans hasn't disappeared. Even if Jordan survives or appears to be killed, the ripple effects of her actions would continue affecting characters like Mariah and Tessa. Wild cards that could flip the script. Because soaps never stick to just one twist, here are some alternative directions this could take next week. Jordan fakes her own death. Jordan is a seasoned villain. If Claire's plan seems to work, Jordan might stage it as a fake death so she can come back later with a vengeance. Weiner loves that twist. Claire gets second thoughts. The guilt of harming someone, even someone as despised as Jordan, could eat at Claire's conscience. That indecision itself could be explosive, perhaps leading to even cloudier moral territory. Someone else pulls the trigger. Another character, like Ian Ward, a third-party villain, or even a disgusted Victor, could interrupt Claire's plan and end up as the one who actually kills Jordan. That would open even bigger legal and emotional consequences for Claire. Fan reactions are exploding. Across Reddit, soap forums, and X/Twitter, fans are divided. Some think Claire is going full Newman, embracing darkness just like Victor did in his early years. Others argue that she's too unstable emotionally for murder, and that she's acting out of fear and trauma, not calculated evil. Still others predict drama worth weeks of episodes focused on guilt, death investigations, trials, and more. The bottom line? This is the kind of twist that gets viewers talking long after it airs. What should you watch for next week? While nothing is officially confirmed by CBS or the show's press yet, these are the developments to watch for in next week's episodes. Claire's behavior becomes more intense and secretive. Lines of dialogue hint at moral and legal justification for extreme action. Victor may confront Claire, or try to stop her. Jordan's fate teeters between life, death, and deception. Stakes rise for other Genoa City residents dragged into the drama. Final thought. Is Claire Newman actually going to murder Jordan Howard? It's one of the most shocking questions Young and the Restless fans are asking right now, and whether it's murder, attempted murder, or a big twist in disguise, it's guaranteed to send shockwaves through Genoa City and beyond. Today's shocking Young and the Restless spoilers. Chance and Nick this close to busting Jordan. Get ready, Y&R fans. Genoa City's most twisted mystery is about to explode, and it's all kicking off around two of our fan-favorite heroes, Chance Chancellor and Nick Newman. Rumors swirling online and recent spoilers tease that Nick and Chance could finally be on the brink of exposing Jordan, the elusive villain whose chilling schemes have left the Newman family reeling. Buckle up, this is going to be a wild ride. The hot news scoop. What's happening right now? Talk in the Young and the Restless universe points to Nick and Chance uncovering some jaw-dropping evidence that could finally bring Jordan down. While Jordan has been lurking in the shadows, evading capture and throwing everyone off her trail, Nick and Chance's investigative work might shed new light on her actions and force her into the open. These developments suggest that Nick has shared his suspicions with Chance, and the duo is now strategically piecing together the puzzle surrounding Jordan's involvement in the show's latest wave of chaos. Will this be the moment Jordan's web of secrets unravels? Fans are buzzing that the next few episodes could be defining for this storyline. Why Jordan has been so difficult to catch. Jordan's been one of the most slippery and unsettled antagonists ever to menace Genoa City. After turning up unexpectedly and wreaking havoc, she's kept one step ahead of the law and the Newman family, making her a target of intense mystery and speculation. She's been tied to identity deception, kidnappings, and terrorizing plots, particularly centered around Sharon, including drugging her medication and manipulating her behavior. These acts have made Jordan not just a threat, but an unpredictable wild card in the series. For months, viewers have watched her slip through the cracks, even posing as a nurse and spiriting characters like Claire out of safe places. That's why Nick and Chance's current progress feels like a breakthrough. The clues Nick and Chance are following. According to recent insider spoilers. 1. A new lead on Jordan's whereabouts. Nick has shared suspicions with Chance, and the pair are now tracking leads that suggest Jordan's cover might finally be slipping. Whereas she previously managed to stay hidden by staying several steps ahead, this time the evidence is more concrete, giving both Chance and Nick hope they can bring her in and expose her for good. 2. Shared theories and strategic brainstorming. Rather than working alone, the spoilers imply that Nick and Chance are brainstorming together and pooling information, which is critical in tracking a mastermind like Jordan. This is big because Nick has long operated more on instinct and emotional drive, and teaming up with Chance's more analytical side could be the key to cracking the case. 3. A race against time. It's not just about finding Jordan. It's about stopping her before she inflicts more damage on the Newman family and their loved ones. Every episode seems to fuel more tension as viewers wait to see if this partnership between Nick and Chance finally seals the deal. What this could mean for the Newman family. Sharon's safety on the line. Sharon has been at the center of Jordan's machinations, enduring drugged medication and psychological torment. Nick and Chance's progress may lead not just to Jordan's exposure, but also to Sharon's rescue or vindication, reversal of some of the harm she's suffered during this saga. Fans have been clamoring for this resolution, and many feel a big confrontation could finally give Sharon some justice. Predictions from the fanbase. Buzz you don't want to miss. Across fan forums and Reddit threads, speculation is building like wildfire. One popular theory suggests that Nick's investigative instinct, long underestimated, could now be the key to cornering Jordan once and for all. Others argue that Chance might have overlooked some clues before, but now that he's paired up with Nick and following leads together, the duo's chemistry could finally pay off. A few fans even think that Jordan won't go down quietly, and this confrontation won't just be about legal repercussions, but an emotional showdown with lasting consequences for all involved. This kind of buzz suggests that whatever happens next week in Genoa City, the fallout is going to be huge. What to watch for upcoming episodes. Nick and Chance working together. Expect scenes showing them comparing notes, sharing insights, and finally following a trail that could lead to Jordan's downfall. Jordan becoming less invisible. Her tactics may become riskier if she feels cornered. A desperate villain is usually a dangerous one, and that could spell trouble for anyone in her proximity. Newman family tensions. As Jordan's web collapses, the Newmans will be right in the thick of it, and emotional fallout, especially with Sharon and Victoria, will be intense. If these spoilers are accurate, this is the kind of storyline that defines a season: dramatic revelations, emotional confrontations, and possibly irreversible changes for iconic characters. Final thoughts. Is Jordan about to be exposed? Based on the latest insider information, today's Y&R spoilers strongly suggest Chance and Nick are closer than ever to busting Jordan, a development that could ripple across Genoa City like a bombshell. This isn't just another soap storyline, this is a turning point. The stakes are higher, the clues are closer to resolution, and Jordan's run of chaos might soon be over. Fans are already on edge, and many are predicting one of the most memorable showdowns of the year. What do you think will happen? Will Nick and Chance succeed in finally exposing Jordan? Or is Jordan about to slip out of their grasp once again? Drop your predictions. This could be the moment Y&R history is made. Today's shocking news. Young and the Restless spoilers next week. Sally surprises Billy. Fans of The Young and the Restless are in for a whirlwind of drama next week as shocking developments shake up Genoa City yet again. Among the most jaw-dropping moments? Sally Spectra's unexpected move that leaves Billy Abbott completely blindsided. From the very start, Sally has proven she is not a character to underestimate, and next week, her boldness takes center stage in a way no one saw coming. Here's everything you need to know about this explosive turn of events, including the context leading up to it, what it could mean for Billy, and why viewers won't be able to stop talking about it. Sally Spectra, always full of surprises. Sally Spectra has long been a wild card in Genoa City. Her fiery personality, combined with a knack for stirring up drama, has made her both a fan favorite and a source of tension. Whether she's battling for her family's fashion legacy or navigating complex romantic entanglements, Sally always keeps audiences guessing. Next week, Sally steps up her game in a way that promises to leave Billy Abbott speechless. For months, viewers have watched as Billy's life has been a tangled web of romantic complications, business betrayals, and personal struggles. And while Billy has faced his fair share of surprises from other characters, Sally's upcoming move is shaping up to be one of the most shocking moments yet. According to spoilers, Sally's surprise is not just a small gesture or a fleeting romantic overture. It's something that challenges Billy in ways he never anticipated. Whether this involves a business revelation, a personal confession, or a dramatic romantic maneuver, the impact will reverberate across Genoa City. Billy Abbott, always caught off guard. Billy Abbott, as we know, is no stranger to drama. From his complicated relationships with Victoria, Phyllis, and now Lily, to his professional battles at Newman Enterprises, Billy's life is a constant balancing act. But what makes Sally's surprise so impactful is its timing. After recent events, Billy has been dealing with emotional strain and uncertainty. The fallout from his latest romantic entanglements has left him vulnerable, which makes him the perfect target for Sally's bold move. Fans can expect Billy to be caught completely off guard, and his reaction will be a mix of shock, disbelief, and perhaps even a hint of admiration. The chemistry between Sally and Billy has always been complicated. There's a magnetic tension, fueled by both attraction and rivalry, that has kept viewers on the edge of their seats. Next week, that tension escalates, and the result is a moment that will leave both Billy and viewers reeling. What could Sally's surprise be? While spoilers tease a shocking surprise, the exact nature of Sally's move is still shrouded in mystery. However, based on her past actions and current storylines, there are a few possibilities that fans are buzzing about. A romantic declaration. Sally could make an unexpected romantic move toward Billy, declaring feelings he didn't know she had. This would not only complicate Billy's current relationships, but also reignite debates among fans about who Billy truly belongs with. A business shakeup. Sally has been heavily involved in the fashion world, and next week's twist could involve a strategic business move that catches Billy off guard. Perhaps she challenges him in a professional capacity, forcing Billy to confront a new rival in more ways than one. A personal revelation. Sally may reveal a personal secret that changes the dynamic between her and Billy. Whether it's a family revelation or a hidden agenda, this could dramatically alter the course of their relationship and ripple through Genoa City. No matter the specifics, one thing is certain. Sally's actions are guaranteed to create drama, tension, and unforgettable TV moments. The impact on Genoa City. Sally's surprise is not just about her and Billy. It has the potential to affect multiple characters and storylines across Genoa City. Victoria Newman. As Billy's longtime love interest and complicated romantic history, Victoria is bound to be affected by whatever Sally has planned. Her reaction could range from shock to jealousy, creating additional conflict that fans will be eager to watch unfold. Phyllis Summers. Phyllis has had a history of rivalry with Sally, especially when it comes to matters of love and loyalty. Depending on how Sally's surprise plays out, Phyllis could find herself in an unexpected confrontation or caught in the middle of the chaos. Other Abbott family members. Billy's family, particularly Jack and Ashley Abbott, may also be dragged into the drama. Sally's surprise has the potential to unsettle not just Billy, but his entire support system, leading to heated exchanges and tense family dynamics. Genoa City thrives on interconnected drama, and next week's events promise to be a textbook example of that. Viewers can expect ripple effects that will carry forward into subsequent episodes, keeping everyone on their toes. Why fans are excited? The excitement surrounding this storyline is palpable for several reasons. Sally's boldness. Sally has always been a character who makes waves, but this upcoming move could cement her as a true game-changer in Genoa City. Fans love watching her take charge, and the suspense of what she will do next has everyone talking. Billy's vulnerability. Seeing Billy in a vulnerable position adds emotional depth to the storyline. Fans are eager to see how he'll respond. Will he rise to the challenge, or will Sally's surprise completely destabilize him? Unexpected twists. The Young and the Restless thrives on surprises, and this storyline promises one of the most unexpected twists in recent memory. The combination of romance, rivalry, and personal stakes ensures a high level of engagement among viewers. Fan theories. Already, fans are theorizing across social media about what Sally could be planning. The speculation alone is fueling excitement, with viewers dissecting every interaction and line of dialogue from recent episodes for clues. The anticipation is real, and with good reason. Sally Spectra is about to shake up Genoa City like never before. What this means for Billy and Sally. The fallout from Sally's surprise is likely to be complex. Billy may feel conflicted, torn between old loyalties and new emotions. His decision-making could lead to intense personal drama, forcing him to confront his feelings for Sally while also navigating the reactions of those around him. Sally, on the other hand, is likely to thrive in the chaos she creates. Her confidence and strategic thinking make her a formidable character, and next week, audiences will see just how powerful her influence can be. Whether she wins Billy over, provokes jealousy, or disrupts the status quo, Sally is positioned to leave a lasting mark on the show. For fans, this storyline represents everything that makes The Young and the Restless so addictive: romance, betrayal, drama, and surprises that keep viewers glued to their screens. Sally and Billy's dynamic has always been a fan favorite, and this next development promises to elevate it to a whole new level. What fans can expect next week? Next week's episodes are expected to be packed with tension and surprises, with Sally's storyline taking center stage. Here's a brief preview of what fans can anticipate.